So Avengers Doomsday is coming up. I'm really excited about this. With Robert Downey Jr. Being a part of this, I'm really excited how where they're going to go with this. That he's the villain, and it makes sense. He started the MCU as Iron Man, and this is like the reset. And Robert Downey Jr., even though he's not playing Tony Stark, but as Victor Von Doom, he is the reset. There's so many different things we know we're going to see: X Men, the Fantastic Four, and the Avengers all in one movie. This is really exciting. So if you're a comic book fan like myself, this is something you've been longing for as long as you've been reading comics. To see these characters all together on the screen portrayed. I'm not sure how the angle of how everything is going to work, but I think this is going to be amazing. Now, the only thing about Avengers Doomsday that I think is a negative is that the build for this Avengers movie was not like it was for previous Avengers, where they invested a lot of the other movies to angle and build excitement to the Avengers. This one, because of the Kang Conqueror type situation, they had to pivot a lot, and so it's supposed to be Kang Dynasty. They flipped it to Dooms. Doctor Doom is an iconic villain, probably one of the most recognizable villains in Marvel history. I think Kang would have did great, but of course Jonathan Major had this thing what he's going on. But I liked him as Kang the Conqueror. I thought he was really bringing a lot of versatility to the different variants, and he's just a great actor. And I think that he was going to kill it in that Kang role. So I know they said that there's been reports that they may bring him back in some way, and to tie that up, or give him something a way to come back into the MCU, which I hope that they bring him back because Jonathan Majors Kang the Conqueror, I think, still some life. I don't blame him for the lushness of Kang the Conqueror. I blame how they position Kang, especially with Ant Man and Wasp and Quantumanium. They made the character look weak. Like he should have been able to destroy Ant Man pretty easily, and that would I thought brought his character more severity. Like, oh snap, he took out Ant Man. And even though Ant Man's not a major like Marvel Avengers character, it's still been like, whoa, this anyone can get the business with Kane. And I think that would have gave him some street kid credit. I think he needed to be Ant Man. I think it needed to be brutal. It needed to be tragic. It needed to be like they didn't have to even kill him, but Ant Man should have suffered a lot of damage, some broken bones, scarred, something, to really show that this dude is a baddie. Because at the end of the day, if he's going to go against all the Avengers, but Ant Man beat him, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bring that philosophy, it doesn't bring that quality. And with the great hype they did in Loki, with He Who Remains, the way he hyped, other variants are a little bit more dangerous than he is. So we were just anticipating because of the hype, because of what we know about the comic book character, something more vicious, and we didn't see it. And so I believe in Avengers Doomsday. I think Robert Downey Jr. is going to kill it. In Oppenheimer, he was a villain, and he did a great job. So I can't wait to see what they come up with for Avengers Doomsday.